guys, welcome! In this video, we'll dive into some of the interesting runes for High Priest. High Priests have a variety of offensive and defensive runes, and additional skill runes just waiting to be explored. And in this video, we're gonna do just that. I'll be covering a variety of runes from the runes that affect Acolyte skills such as Lasting Heal and Kyrie Eleison Speeding Up, Priest skills such as Speedy Blazing and the Magnus Exorcismus runes, High Priest skills such as Sacrifice Ode and Word Style, and special skill runes such as the War Portal, Two-Way Teleport, Group Resurrection, Double Healing, and Faith Prayer. I'll be skipping passive runes and buff runes such as the Suffragium, Magnificat, and Imposition runes as the effects are pretty straightforward. I'll also skip heal runes as I've discussed those in my max heal video. If you haven't seen that yet, I'll have it linked down below. Since this is a detailed video, I'll have timestamps down below. Alright, without further ado, let's begin. First up, we have Lasting Heal. This will allow heal to have a residual healing effect so that the target gains HP equal to 10% healing done every 3 seconds. This effect will last for 7 seconds. There are 3 Lasting Heal runes which will stack the duration of Lasting Heal, giving us 21 seconds of residual heal. Let's try it out. Here we can see that even after the initial heal, our target continually regains HP. To supplement Lasting Heal, we have Lasting Heal and Power. This will increase the healing done by Lasting Heal by 5%. There are 4 Lasting Heal and Power runes which will give us 20% bonus Lasting Heal. Here are the Lasting Heal and Power runes. Up next, we have Kyrie Eleison Speeding Up. This will increase the target's movement speed by 20% within 3 seconds. In addition, the damage that can be blocked is increased by 1,500 points. There are 3 Kyrie Eleison Speeding Up runes which will stack the movement speed buff and damage block, giving us additional 60% movement speed and 4,500 damage block. I absolutely love this rune. When I tried this out on top of Blessing, this gives 190% movement speed. I find myself spamming Kyrie Eleison quite often when moving around the map. Up next, we have runes which affect the priest skills. First up, we have Speedy Blazing for Sanctuary. This will reduce the effective healing attempts by 50%, but healing effectiveness will be increased to 15%. There are 3 Speedy Blazing runes which will stack the additional heal up to 45%. Let's try it out. Without the Speedy Blazing runes, we have 10 ticks of heal with 1,560 HP restored per tick. However, with all 3 Speedy Blazing runes activated, we only have 5 ticks of heal with 2,262 HP restored per tick. The overall heal is lower with Speedy Blazing, but the advantage is that more HP is restored faster. So you have to be mindful of your priorities or goals when using this rune. Up next, we have Highly Effective Clearance. This will expel 1 random buff if we use clearance on the target. There are 2 highly effective clearance runes which will allow us to expel 2 random buffs. Alright, let's try it out. Here, our High Wizard Maven has a number of buffs shown at the upper left of the screen below the avatar. Upon casting clearance, we can see that each cast removes her buffs. This would be useful in removing the enemy team's bonus stats given by buffs. In addition, this can also be used on MVP bosses such as the Pharaoni and Kobold Leader to remove the reflect damage. Just remember though that highly effective clearance should be manually casted on the target enemy. If you place it on auto, it will just trigger the normal effect of clearance on your allies. Next, we have Holy Booster Stun. This will allow Holy Booster to have a 20% chance to stun the target. The drawback, however, is that it will increase the cooldown of Holy Light by 2 seconds. There are 2 Holy Booster Stun runes which will increase our percentage chance to stun to 40%. However, Holy Light will have an additional 4-second cooldown. Upon trying it out, we can see that there are chances to stun the target for 2 seconds. However, the cooldown did increase from 0 seconds to 4 seconds, which is quite a lot. Because of this, it might not be efficient for farming. In addition, because it is single target with only 40% chance to stun, it might have limited utility in PvP as well. Up next, we have 2 sets of runes for Magnus Exorcismus. First up, Magnus Exorcismus and Power will multiply the Magnus Exorcismus damage by 30%. There are 12 runes for this, giving us a whopping 360% additional damage. Meanwhile, Magnus Exorcismus Mastery will reduce the cast delay by 0.2 seconds and deal 7% of the skill's damage to all races. There are 3 Magnus Exorcismus Mastery runes which in total will reduce the cast delay by 0.6 seconds and deal 21% of the skill's damage to all races. These 2 sets of runes will be essential for Magnus Priest not only to enhance damage, but to utilize Magnus Exorcismus to all races. Originally, Magnus Exorcismus will only affect undead and devil monsters, but having the Mastery runes activated will lift this restriction and allow us to target other monsters as well. Currently, using ME for farming is not viable because of the blue gem cost. However, in future episodes, we'll have a new card that will eliminate the blue gem cost for Magnus Exorcismus. I'll be sure to update you guys when this gets released. Alright, up next, let's explore the High Priest skill rune starting with Sacrifice Ode, which will change the effect of Suffragium. Originally, Suffragium is a buff which reduces the cast time for the whole party. However, when the Sacrifice Ode rune is activated, it will instead reduce the cooldown of all party members' skill. Note that cast time is the time needed before a skill hits, while cooldown is the time needed before you can cast the skill again. In addition to affecting the cooldown, the duration of Suffragium will also change. The duration is dependent on the level of Suffragium multiplied by 10 seconds. So for example, originally a level 5 Suffragium will only be effective for 10 seconds. However, with Sacrifice Ode, the same level of Suffragium will now have a 50-second duration. There are 3 Sacrifice Ode runes which will give us a total of less 24% cooldown. Now this is a very interesting skill, but we have to be careful as it will modify the effect of Suffragium. Instead of cast time, it will now reduce cooldown. Next, another rune that will modify a skill is Word Style. This will modify Lex Divina to extend the cast time of all enemies' skill. Originally, Lex Divina will silence an enemy, but having this rune activated will extend the enemy's cast time by 100% and fix cast time by 0.5 seconds for each rune point. There are 3 Word Style runes giving us 300% cast time increase and additional 1.5 seconds on fixed cast time. Let's try it out. Here I have my Instacast Meteor Storm. However, upon being casted Lex Divina with Word Style, it will now take ages to cast Meteor Storm and would have to unequip and re-equip our equipment to cancel the cast. This will definitely be an annoying skill to deal with as an enemy. Another rune that can affect Lex Divina is Lex Divina-Control. This will enhance Lex Divina to make the targets lose 2% of their max SP per second. There are 3 Lex Divina-Control runes giving a 6% HP loss per second. Here we can see that not only is the target silenced, but she also loses SP. This is good for PvP since without SP, enemies will not be able to cast offensive or defensive skills and would take time to regen SP. Lastly, for the High Priest skills, we have Decreased Agility Spread, which will expand the area of Decreased Agility to 3 enemies near the target. Decreased Agility will lower the target's mobility, and as we can see here, having this rune activated will lower the agility of units near the target as well. Here is a Decreased Agility Spread rune. Alright, up next we have the set of special runes which will allow us to unlock new skills. First up, we have Warp Portal. This will allow us to save a location by typing in /memo. Then when the skill is casted, the whole party will be teleported to the coordinate. Note that this will cost 1 blue gem per cast. Here is the Warp Portal rune. Next, we have Two-Way Teleport. This will place a 2-way portal that is visible to allies within range. Let's try it out. Here we have set up our 2 portals. Only 2 can be active at the same time. This is only visible to allies who can now easily teleport between the 2 safe locations. Note that this can be destroyed by AoE skills. There are 2 runes for this which increases portal duration to a total of 200 seconds and the HP to a total of 10,000. This will cost us 1 blue gem per cast. Next, another interesting rune is Group Resurrection. This will revive all allies within range, giving them 30% HP upon revival. We can see here that casting Group Resurrection will revive all allies near us. Regardless of the number of players resurrected, it will cost 2 blue gems per cast. If we activate the second rune, we'll grant 50% HP upon revival. Here are the Group Resurrection runes. Next, we have Double Healing. This is an active skill that we have to cast before our next healing spell. This will heal another ally with the lowest HP. The value healed is equal to 10% of the original heal. This skill will be active for 10 seconds. There are 4 double healing runes which will stack the percent heal, giving us a total of 40% of the original. Let's try it out. Here we can see that upon activating the double heal skill, all heals within a specified time period will also heal another ally. To supplement double healing, we have Double Healing Delay, which will increase the duration of double healing by 3 seconds and increase the value by 3% for each rune. Since there are 4 double healing delay runes, we'll have additional 12 seconds duration and 12% healing value. Here are all the double healing and double healing delay runes. And lastly for this video, we have Faith Pray. This is an active skill which makes an ally immune to fatal damage within 1 second. There are 5 Faith Pray runes which would extend the duration to 5 seconds total. It is important to take note, however, that your priest will be immobile during the skill's duration. In addition, note that this skill has a blue gem cost. To supplement Faith Pray, we have Faith Pray Cure, which allows the caster to take less 5% damage during Faith Pray. There are 5 Faith Pray Cure runes which will give us less 25% damage taken. Here are all the Faith Pray and Faith Pray Cure runes. Alright, so far we discussed a number of interesting High Priest runes, ranging from buffs, defensive runes, as well as offensive runes. I hope this video was helpful in giving us a better understanding of these High Priest runes. Comment down below which one are you most excited to try. Alright, that's it for this video guys. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed watching this guide. If you're new here, I would love for you to consider subscribing by hitting the red subscribe button down below. I would love to have you back. Thank you for watching and see you in our next episode.